Hello everyone. Today is the second day of 2023 and I have a simple concept of assessment. It's important for UGC NET exam for first paper. That assessment that assessment, it is a formative and summative assessment. Formative and summative assessment, it's easy. Formative assessment is instruction before the exam. So suppose unit test, then different types of exam before the half yearly, it is formative assessment. And formative and summative both are useful. So one of them also diagnostic assessment. Diagnostic, it is a new concept. Diagnostic assessment improve learner characteristics. Suppose one exam already taken and learners marks did less, so to improve the learner marks, suppose if we consider a small size in class 6 7 students, during the unit test exam, if we found any difficulties to improve the learner, so to learner experience, to improve learner experience, we teacher used to take diagnostic assessment. Students don't know about that particular matter, but teachers, it is steps to improve the particular student. If it is if he or she is below the grade, so and the level of achievement. Look backward rather than forward means look backward rather than forward, and it assess what the learner already know and nature of difficulties. So teacher already know the difficulties, so it assess what the learner already know. It is diagnostic assessment. Diagnostic word itself describe about it. And assess student strength, also there are during the exam so many strengths are also there. So it assess means to calculate the student strength, weakness, knowledge and skill prior to instruction. What instruction already given by the teacher, particular teacher, it assess student strength. Then after the diagnostic assessment, it found student strength, then student weakness, student knowledge, and that much. Now another one is dynamic assessment. It is dynamic. The word dynamic itself is moving. Dynamic word is rotate. It's not. So test, then again reach, then again retest. Suppose one exam already conducted, then test, it will be called test. Then the teach, then retest. So it can be useful to assess potential for specific learning. It is useful to assess means to verify, assess specific learning in the absence of relevant prior to attainment. What already attained by the student. Suppose we consider one particular student, class 2 student, it may be class 5 student, it may be higher education student also, we may consider it. So it can be useful to assess potential for specific learning in the absence of relevant prior attainment. So it is diagnostic assessment already explained. Then about dynamic assessment, or one another new term, it is ipsative assessments. That is ipsative. What is the meaning of ipsative? It is self. So of the self. So assessment against student own provision standard. So student own provision standard, it is called ipsative assessment. So ipsative assessment, if in your exam, so if you prepare for first paper, so ipsative assessment is a new term. It's useful. Then what are the characteristics of evaluation? That is continuous and comprehensive evaluation. You know na evaluation, this formative assessment, summative assessment, all these are in evaluation process. So continuous and comprehensive evaluation. So characteristics is that comprehensive and it is continuous the whole year. If we consider one particular year, so continuous the whole year, this process is characterized continuous and comprehensive evaluation. So in formative assessment, formative assessment it's are there. Now about higher education, this is CBC, that choice-based credit system. Choice-based credit system. So what is in choice-based credit system? That core core subject is there. We know all about core subject. Suppose in my exam, core subjects are there in graduation level, core subject. So compulsory, these are compulsory. Then elective, then minor, skill based courses are there. So it will be called core based education. Then in choice based credit system, grading systems are there, that uniform grading system in inter higher education in India. So it is uniform grading system. Then another one is that move across institution within India to begin with and across countries. So it's move within the you move across the institution. So many institutions are there. So it move across the institution and within India. So it is only in India. Then what are the types of course in CGPA? That core courses and elective course, which are these are the same, but we use that now it's used CGPA. What is the full form of CGPA? Choice based credit system. So simple concept to from my side, in my knowledge. So improve your quality of education always. Thank you to my all subscribers, and good luck to everyone. Bye. Take care.